So, Zwartberg, you have to be very careful. It's a little bit like Spa, because it's in between trees.
Okay.
So when you approach it, there is always a risk of wind shear. So be very attentive
To speed.
in regards to speed, and with conditions like today, go with 5 to 10 knots extra.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's nice and fast.
Alright.
So it's a flight from Charleroi to Zwartberg.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
flight from Charleroi to Zwartberg.
Wind 170 degrees, 13 knots, variable between 150 and 210 degrees, minimum 10 knots, maximum 22 knots. CAVOK, temperature 14, dew point 7, QNH 1006, NOSIG, confirm information, India on first contact.
Charleroi Grand, Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha, bonjour.
Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha, Charleroi Grand, bonjour.
Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha, requesting taxi for VFR navigation flight to Zwartberg, according to the flight plan, leaving the zone overhead sea arrow at 2000 feet, and we have information India.
Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha, taxi to platform 5 for run up, QNH 1006.
Taxi to platform 5 for run up, QNH 1006, Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha. Okay, then let's taxi, when they say taxi. Taxi lights, parking brakes, and left and right is still clear. I'm going to first check my brakes. And brakes are available. When we leave the congested area, then I will also ask you to check your brakes. And before saying something, I'm just gonna quickly set the frequency for Brussels.
Yes. Always a good idea.
Charleroi Tower, Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha, good morning. We are holding at Sierra 4, runway 24, ready for departure.
Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha, wind 180 degrees, 12 knots, maximum 19 knots, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff. Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha. Alright, approach path is free.
Charleroi, bonjour, Ryanair 2 Romeo Kilo, descending 4,000 feet, heading 115.
Altimeter is check for runway. And then, okay, takeoff, I have control.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Airspeed is alive, full power.
Come
Bit
back
back.
a little bit, yeah. Okay, leave it there.
Okay, 55.
Wings level and 65. Okay, that's the attitude we want. We are crabbing and working.
Today is gonna be a bit of a rodeo.
Watch us on our next show.
Nice.
Understand why I'm a little bit, yeah, hesitating to let you go solo today.
No. We can see how their things are, and well, if I also don't feel comfortable, then I will also say. Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha, approaching Sierra.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, radar contact, clear to leave Charleroi frequency, goodbye.
Clear to leave Charleroi, Oscar Oscar November Charlie Alpha, bye bye. Yeah, that was not so 7 minutes. And then by the time I've written them down, we can also make our turn, and after we've set our heading and everything, I will contact Brussels. Okay, so we actually be like tracking there towards the windmills.
Yeah. And that's interesting when you have wind conditions like today. You can experience
very
the
different.
grabbing
Yeah.
we do.
Okay, let's contact Brussels information.
Yes, sir. And that's the frequency for...
Bovation approach.
Okay, perfect.
Brussels information, Oscar November Charlie Alpha, good morning.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha, Brussels information, good morning.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha is a Sonaca 200 VFR navigation flight from Charleroi to Genk, Zwartberg. Our position is currently south of the center of Charleroi at the heading of 090. We are smoking 2000, there is 2 persons on board and we request flight information services.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, Roger, identified flight information service available. The regional QNH 1002 and the militaries are active.
Regional QNH 1002, Oscar November Charlie Alpha, thanks. So our next waypoint is just on the river. Don't see the bridge yet, but I mean it's difficult because of the high flanks. But we are at good position. There is traffic at the 2 o'clock, lower altitude. So we can already do a head. We will turn to 036. Altitude is good, and I will stop the timer when we are there, and then start again. But I think the 8.5 minutes that was foreseen is going to be met more or less. There is the bridge just on my left. Okay, so I'm going to say it's 8.5 minutes. Alright, exactly 8.5. And we can make our turn. Left and right is clear, 036. Hoppa!
Oscar Mike Oscar, request frequency change to Amsterdam Tower.
Oscar Mike Oscar, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Oscar Mike Oscar.
But just after the Meuse, it's already the danger area. So should I tell Brussels Info that we are going to contact the Brussels approach? Bovation approach?
Yes.
No, just going a bit too high, so I'm going to correct that first. Oscar November Charlie Alpha, request to leave the frequency for Bovation approach.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha, frequency change approved by.
Request change approved by Oscar November Charlie Alpha. Bovation approach, Oscar November Charlie Alpha, good day.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, Bosch approach, standby. Oscar Charlie Alpha, Bosch approach, good noon, go ahead, sir.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha is a Sonaca 200 VFR navigation flight from Charleroi to Genk, Zwartberg. We have 2 persons on board at 2,300 feet, heading 040. Just entered the danger area 37 and would like to request radar information services.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, identified flight info, QNH Bovation 1006, and identified flight info, crossing approved.
QNH 1006, Oscar November Charlie Alpha.
Crossing approved.
And crossing approved, Oscar November Charlie Alpha.
If you want to cross-check your position, what can you do in this case?
I'm still, yeah, we can do the VORs, but let me just do a quick tariff because we actually didn't do that. So the timer was started already 5 minutes ago. Heading is set 036, altitude is 2,300 feet. We are on a Bovation approach, so the radio is taken care of. And we have still prepared the Brussels info for afterwards. For a short section, we can go back if we want. The instruments are compass and the DG is still fine-ish.
Fine-ish?
Yeah. I would maybe go a tiny bit. Then the rest of the instruments, so the engine parameters are in the green, fuel is still good, we don't need to switch yet. Maybe at halfway we can do that, so when we are at the windmills, that's halfway. And then don't have to file stuff, I already filed the timer. So we can check the position if you want with the VORs. So we can do Liège. And that's 11545. And We are at position of 255 from Liège,
At what altitude were we flying?
2003.
And why are we flying at 2004?
For the reason I liked the 200 meter barrier, so I don't have to pay that much attention. Is that a very bad answer? It's a very lazy answer.
It's a lazy answer.
Okay, and I'm also visual with the airfield. Yeah. And the two tailrails in front. And maybe we can also descend a bit.
Yeah.
So descent checklist. We are just going to fly straight, join the beginning of downwind, and then land full stop landing on 2-1. So that's like that. So we have to go around.
Quick.
Briefing QNH is set. 1006 is more or less local, so I'm not going to change that. And the fuel is fine. So descent checklist is complete. Let's go a bit down. And that the pattern is at 1003. And then we can say something.
Yes.
Genk radio, Oscar November Charlie Alpha, good day. We have a navigation flight from Charleroi to your aerodrome, 5 minutes from the aerodrome to the southwest, requesting landing information.
Nobody home?
Try again or just...
Helicopter, we have the 2 on right in yours, 2 on the right.
2 on right, that's copied. Thank you, helicopter Oscar Charlie Alpha.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha, joining the circuit at the beginning of downwind, left hand 2-1 right. Okay, 1003, go back to 45.
You see the position of the wing, we're still a little bit close.
Yes. Okay, so we will correct our distance from the airfield, our altitude is good, parking brakes are available, QNH is set, engine parameters in the green, and the auxiliary pump is on and the taxi lights are on.
Okay, so you see the trees?
Yes.
That's what's causing a wind chill, so
yeah.
be careful with that. And there you see the houses which you have to avoid,
Yes.
so it's very obvious what you have to do. Try and position yourself so you still have a little bit of a final stretch.
It's gonna turn before we reach the village there.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
position to turn.
45 degrees is good as well.
And flaps takeoff, speed
Yes,
check.
please.
And yeah, now we can feel the wind that's coming from the left.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, go for full flap speed check.
Yes. And loose. And keep the nose.
Oscar
good
Victor
to the-
Charlie Romeo is at the apron taxiing to the run-up area.
You can say your base on.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha, base runway 21 right. You have to go over. Okay, let's do our checks already. Parking brake is off. Flaps full, landing lights.
On, check.
Yes, on. So landing checklist is complete.
Yeah.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha, final runway 21 right.
Keep it at 70, okay. Raise nose, raise nose. Oops. Ooh, easy. Sorry.
I think I would have had that.
I was not sure, I'm sorry.
I think you didn't let me to do enough work. Okay, then we can take the next exit.
But I didn't feel the initiation for the roundout. You see, you were We were
Oscar November Charlie Alpha, runway vacated. Yeah, but I was starting and then we were still too far, so we ballooned and I was trying to go a bit lower. And
yeah,
then
but
you were...
never push.
Yeah, but I didn't want to push, I just wanted to not pull more, and then you even like... So I'm just going to here turn. The thing is I felt fully in control until you took over, and I quite convinced I could have done it.
Yeah, maybe, but I didn't feel it like that.
That's okay, that's okay. You have to feel it like that.
What do you think? Do you want to try it?
I would like to. But yeah, if you're not comfortable or you don't think, well, we can, if it's possible, we can always do one more together, just a full circuit, and then if you think it's okay, then you get out. If you don't think it's okay, you don't get out.
Okay, I'm willing to let you try. Okay.
If it's bad, I go around.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. Okay. Good. Yeah, do 2 or 3. Today we are not going to exaggerate. It will be very straining. So do 2 touches and then third full stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radio check.
Radio 5x5. Oscar November Charlie Alpha Solo, taxiing to holding point runway 21 right. Oscar November Charlie Alpha, entering runway 21 right for backtrack. Okay. Oscar November Charlie Alpha, solo, taking off runway 21 right, staying in a pattern for touch and go. Okay. Airspeed on live, full power. Bit red, back.
Oscar Tango Charlie Tango helicopter Bell 47 VFR from Maastricht to your field, beam Zutendal 1200 feet for landing 21 right.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha Solo, top of the base runway 21 right. Cool.
We'll have a sharp look out for you.
Thank you. Oscar November Charlie Alpha Solo, final runway 21 right for touch and go.
Echo Victor Tango, beginning of left and down, runway 21 right, full stop.
Oscar Romeo Charlie Alpha Solo, top of the base, runway 21 right, touch and go. Okay, speed check, flaps full.
Oscar Victor Tango, left and base, runway 21 right, number 2, number 1 is right.
Okay, down, landing lights, full flaps. Oscar Romeo Charlie Alpha Solo, final runway 21 right, touch and go. Okay, speed is good, a bit lower. A bit fast. Not bad. Okay, but if that happens in the next, we have to go around because in a full stop I cannot save a bounce. Okay, 400 above. Speed check, flaps take off, landing lights off, Foxtrot from can stay, and we are already at maximum continuous power, so let's make our left turn. Oscar November Charlie Alpha Solo, final runway 21 right, full stop. Oscar November Charlie Alpha Solo going around. Ah, shit. Probably fly it further. I touched down too fast. Brakes, flaps, landing lights. Oscar November Charlie Alpha Solo, final runway 21 right, full stop. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Oops. Oscar November Charlie Alpha backtracking to be able to exit. Oscar November Charlie Alpha, runway vacated.
Did you learn?
Yes, it was very, very educational, I have to say.
That's the most important.
So I'm glad we did it. We are flying back to Charleroi. Initial heading is going to be 208, so basically we are straight out leaving the pattern, that's my plan. So a straight out departure, we climb to 2300 and the first leg is 40 minutes, so it's very long. And were you nervous?
Excuse me?
Were you nervous?
Absolutely.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha, taking off runway 21 right, will make a straight out departure, climbing 2300 feet. Thanks, bye bye. Beauchamp approach, Oscar November Charlie Alpha, good afternoon.
November Charlie Alpha, good afternoon.
Oscar November Charlie Alpha is a Sonaca 200 on a VFR navigation flight returning from Zwartberg towards Charleroi. We are at 2400 feet heading 1200 and we are north of the danger zone 37 and request radar information service and crossing the zone.
Radar information service provided. Proceed to report leaving for Charleroi.
We'll report reading and crossing is
Approved.
approved. Oscar November Charlie Alpha, thank you. Yeah, whenever I feel like I trimmed the aircraft, 2 minutes later we're climbing again. Bit annoying.
That's why we use THARIFF and Vrede.
Yeah.
Whenever you feel asleep or wandering off, it's the
wake-up call.
It's the wake-up call to do one of those.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, traffic information, slow mover at your 1 to 2 o'clock, range 2 miles, 2000 feet, and crossing right to left.
Looking out for the traffic, Oscar Charlie Alpha.
Slow mover.
From right to left should be 300 feet below us.
Yeah, that's it.
Traffic inside, Oscar Charlie Alpha.
Roger.
But I still don't see it.
No. I was wrong.
Where?
No, I don't have it.
Okay, negative, we don't have the traffic inside, Oscar Charlie Alpha.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, traffic is cruising at 86 knots, so it was faster as you. So should be no factor.
Roger, Oscar Charlie Alpha. There is the traffic, 12 o'clock. Exactly in front of us.
Yeah, inside.
For your information, Boasian approach, we have the traffic now right in front of us inside, Oscar Charlie Alpha.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, roger.
Yeah, indeed, they are like tracking like that probably, so there is a very little movement from the right, and without the shine of the sun it's impossible to see. No, they are not light colored.
Oscar Charlie Alpha from Beauchamp approach.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, go ahead.
Due to IFR traffic at 3000, descent to 2000 feet.
Descent to 2000 feet, Oscar Charlie Alpha.
And there also you can apply AV navigate to communicate. So
Yes,
you
first.
start the descent,
Yes, and
then
then
you'll
say,
go back.
yeah.
Okay. It's a little bit counter-natural because we want to answer as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I know, that's why I have this tendency. That's why I was thinking about this already at one point. But by the way, so this is the highway, so if you want to, so now we are here. So here, if you want to turn towards the Echo,
Yeah.
then we should follow the highway.
Okay.
So follow the highway?
We can ask them, yeah, follow the highway. Position approach, Oscar Charlie Alpha, possibility to contact shallower from this position?
Oscar Charlie Alpha, roger, but maintain strictly 2,000 feet or below due to IFR traffic above passing at 3,000.
Roger, we will maintain the 2,000 feet. Frequency change approved, Oscar Charlie Alpha. Thank you for the services and see you next time.
Affirm, frequency change approved. Bye-bye.
Bye. Sorry.
No.
Sometimes I like to do something as well.
That's okay, that's okay.
Okay. I'll let you contact Charleroi, so we have information.
Alpha, November, sorry.
November. And then, yeah, if possible, request entry via Echo.
Charleroi Tower, Oscar November, Charlie Alpha. Good afternoon again. We are returning from Zwartberg. We are 5 minutes east of checkpoint Echo, and we would like to request, if possible, a direct entry via Echo.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, unable to approve. Report Sierra Echo.
We'll report Sierra Echo. Oscar November, Charlie Alpha.
Oscar Juliet Echo Tango. November, clearance limit, QNH 1005.
Sorry.
Report overhead November, QNH 1005. Oscar Juliet Echo Tango.
How many miles do you do in a week?
Well, it's difficult to say because in the second half of the year I'm always doing less. So this year is my best year on the bike so far because yeah, in the first half I was not flying, so I was only biking. So I have now 14,000 kilometers.
Oh.
But like 10,000 of that was in the first 6 months.
Yeah.
And this month I only did like 250.
Wait check. 190 degrees, 19 knots, maximum 28, caution, a downdraft was reported by the previous landing.
Downdraft, why?
Ryanair 2 November, Mike wind 190 degrees, 17 knots, gusty 24, runway 24, clear to land.
24, clear to land, Mike.
Go for 1 fast, the overhead. Got for 1, thank you, those for info.
We have the last one inside, so...
Sonaca 200 is orbiting, returning downwind, 600 feet above your level. Looking out, go for 1, and visual on the traffic.
Tim?
Scotty Alpha,
You have the traffic on final?
South of the airfield for less than 1 mile, helicopter working 500 feet below your level.
Tim or not?
Yes,
Now
yes,
at
yes.
your, 9 o'clock.
I think that was a message. Helicopter inside, Oscar Charlie Alpha.
Copy, report before turning base.
We report before turning base, Oscar Charlie Alpha. Gate checks off, full, and not yet landing lines. Oscar Charlie Alpha, final, runway 24.
Oscar Charlie Alpha, wind 190 degrees, 19 knots, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, Oscar Charlie Alpha.
It's not part of the checklist anymore. The landing lights.
No?
No, it's not on the checklist because in this case
Yeah,
you have
because
to
it's
wait.
control, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I was confused.
Oscar India Whiskey Alpha, 2000 feet over Sierra Alpha.
Oscar Whiskey Alpha, you may now descend circuit altitude and report before turning base.
Descend to 1005 and report before to the turning base to Oscar India Whiskey Alpha. And do you report any trouble on final due
You want
to
to
the
take
weather
over?
and which year?
As you wish.
I can go, but be ready. If you feel like I'm not having control, now we are speaking, yeah.
Proceed for the downwind and report before turning base.
Sorry, on the downwind and then before turning base.
You have it. You have control?
I have control.
Okay, you have full control. I just removed my feet.
Yeah, your knee board, please. Yeehaw!
Yeah, last part was not so bad. That
Yeah,
that
it
down
went a
down
little
thing.
bit.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want me to take over?
Yeah, you have control.
I have control.
And that was not wake turbulence because we...
Oscar Charlie Alpha, left Sierra 3, taxi approved, monitor ground 121.805, bye.
Left Sierra 3, taxi approved, and we'll monitor ground on 121.805. Thanks, bye-bye. Oscar November Charlie Alpha.
For information from the Oscar Charlie Alpha, we still had lots of downdrift on short final.
Copied. Oscar Whiskey Alpha, did you copy it?
Yes, some downdraft on final for Oscar India Whiskey Alpha, thank you.
I don't have many remarks, just have to pay attention to the altitude, as I say.
Yeah,
in the exam it will be 100 feet, navigation was well prepared. The acronyms, memory items, all of that is no issue. Navigation was correct. You have a very good situational awareness. So for me, you're almost ready for you're ready for solo NAV.
Yeah.
So you just have to build up your solo hours to have the 5 hours.
Yeah, that's I need a lot.